Welcome to Kid Brewer Stadium, home to the Giant Killers, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And Boone, North Carolina has really been excited for this matchup that we have in store. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers will have some work to do after that short return. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Bakes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? The Chanticleers get enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? And I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
He's got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Chanticleers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Woods. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Finds his man, it's Williams. And the Mountaineers miss another opportunity for a third down stop.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the App State Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes, fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. What a grab and go for the score.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you to man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. Makes his connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. They're trying to get to it. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Hands it off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And it's no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. And the Chanticleers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Woods. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. It's complete. Nothing but green ahead. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative. You're going to hand the football over. You think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Going up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Harper. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The shot that clears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
Yeah.
All kinds of running room. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run.
He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They take the lead with the 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, running back on the move. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
He'll heave it deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Coming after him. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They'll run the screen.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Trying to pick up a first down. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Getting some heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. Running with power. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He caught him. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Splits the uprights, it's good. And we are all tied up here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pocket starts to collapse. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The shot that clears will call on their punt team. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. He wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's caught. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You've got to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this D-line go to work.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He'll try it again. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. And it's good. The short field goal for the game.
That makes the score. Coastal Carolina, 16. App State, 13.
Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an